Hello, this is Tola from Full Productions with another Blender quick tip. And in this quick tip, I'm going to show you how you can achieve precise camera placement and positioning in Blender. So you can focus on any model the way you want it to be focused when it comes to the camera view. And these steps can be used in any version of Blender. I'm using 4.1 myself. And I already have a scene set up to demonstrate these steps in Blender. I'm going to go to File, Open Recent, and I'm going to open up this folder or this file there. This is what I've set up for this tutorial. And you have to have this open also because this is the View tab where your camera settings are for accomplishing these steps in Blender. I'm going to turn this to Eevee because I have this in color. And let's say we want to probably zoom in on Suzanne as opposed to the cube or the sphere. What you would have to do to get precise camera placement and positioning is to click on your model. In this case for myself is Suzanne. I'm going to left click on her. Then I'm going to go up to View, and then I'm going to go to Frame Selected. And now our camera is up at the top, zooming in on all three models at the same time. I wanted us only to zoom in on Suzanne. So I'm going to go to View again. I'm going to go to Align View and align active camera to View. Now we have this. The next step you want to do is have, as I mentioned, have this opened, your view options. And we're going to lock the camera to the view. Click on the eyedropper, click on your model. In this case, again, is Suzanne. Left click on her. Then click on Lock Camera to View. Put a check in that box. And now when we hover in this window here, camera view, we scroll up and down. It's going to lock in on Suzanne. We hold down the middle mouse button, pivot. It's just going to focus only on her. Now people might say, well, that's not a big deal. Even if this option isn't activated, you can still do the same thing, but you can't. So we're going to left click and uncheck this option here. And let's try that again. Hold down the middle mouse button and boom, the camera is no longer following Suzanne. And we want the camera to follow Suzanne, so this has to be locked. And that would be our model here. Now, this works very, very well when it comes to large scenes. I have a scene set up already which contains more objects than this. I'm going to open that up, File, Open Recent. Go to that second folder or file. Let's not save that. Now we have this big scene here. I'm going to change this back to Eevee. I think it's in cycles. Okay, turn this back to Eevee. And then I'm going to click on that option there. Now we have this scene here with all these cubes and all these cones here. And we can just use our imagination. Say the cones are probably people and then the cubes are the buildings. Let's say we want to focus on the red cone here and all of the midst of all these objects or all these models. You don't want to take all this time to try to fiddle around to try to get that right precision focus on your model, which would be our cone. So the same process, left click there. Let's have our view options available for us. Left click on that tab here to have this open. And sometimes, actually, it's also a good idea to increase the end of the clipping. Because if you have a large scene and you have a lot of depth to your scene, you'd want to increase this. But we want to have that precision zooming camera placement first on our model here. So the same process. Left click on your model. Click on View and Frame Selected. And then click on View again. And then we're going to go to Align View. Then align active camera to view. Left click on that. Now we have our cube, or our cone, excuse me, in focus of the camera. Now once again, click on the eyedropper. Click on your model. In this case, it's the cone. Left click on that. And then lock it. And then once again, zoom in and out. It's going to just stay focused on the model of our cone here. Hold on your mouse button and pivot around. And there you go. That's how you can get precise positioning of the camera on any model in Blender in your scene. And that's today's Blender quick tip. I hope this was helpful for those of you that have watched. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, adios.